Hello, Jason Lamoreaux with Coldwell Banker Commercial. Join me for another episode of CB Eats. We're in the village of Apple Valley today at Townsend Market. Join me as we meet Chet Hitt, the owner of Townsend Market, and explore what's changing in the village. Welcome to another episode of CB Eats. I'm here with Chet Hitt down in the village of Apple Valley at the market. Chet, how you doing?
I'm doing perfect, man. How are you?
Good, good. Incredible day. We're Wednesday. Real quick, what days are you running the market?
We're running the market Sunday mornings and from 9 to 3 and Wednesdays from 4 to 9.
Now, before we get into the market, let's talk about really what inspired the market, because if not too far from here, your Townsend is going to have a Steelhouse. Tell me a little bit about why the market, how it came to fruition, and why we're here today.
Well, I enjoy going to farmers markets that started it, but our new project, the Townsend Steelhouse and Grill, is going to be a steel that's going to produce about 60,000 bottles of whiskey, bourbon, vodka, and gin a year. And unfortunately, I made a calculation mistake, and I miscalculated how many barrels I'd be using. So long story short, we ended up buying the old bar lumber here to warehouse the whiskey barrels in the future after we make it, and we thought we could triple our market size.
So you originally got the property just to store barrels and make it really a storage, correct?
Correct.
And then decided to go ahead and do a market.
And yeah, so being able to do this market and bring people to the village has really been well for us to make it expand and expose our market of what we're trying to do.
And out of the gate, how many vendors do you guys have here?
We have 87 booths,
Okay.
and we run about 90% occupancy, and it's been amazing. We're getting tremendous turnout. We average about 2,200 people a day.
Per market.
Per market.
That's incredible. And every time I come here, I see new projects expanding. We'll do a quick walk around in a little bit, but tell me what else you're doing besides the market here. I noticed there's a building behind us that you're renovating.
We're going to go ahead and have a full liquor license and full little restaurant mini sandwich place that we're doing called the Townsend Barbecue. We do a special tri-tip dip, which is pretty amazing, and then we do tri-tip barbecue, and then we're doing a pulled pork sandwich right now.
So, including all the steel fabrication you're doing here on site, you're also actually going to apply it to the new Steelhouse, which is, I think, 2 parcels over. Tell me a little bit about the new Steelhouse that's coming on board.
So the new Steelhouse will actually have about a 70-seat restaurant and a full bar there as well. And then it will also be the home of the still that we're building to be able to produce all the different spirits that we're going to do.
Now, you're telling me it wasn't just going to be a restaurant, but you're going to actually bring some new things to the valley, including, if I remember correctly, aged steak. So tell me a little bit about that.
I like a lot of things. I've been able to travel Europe, and I was able to find a dry age. Nowhere up here in the high desert can you find dry aged beef. And so I met with Harris Ranch, which is a very well-known company for beef. And we're going to hopefully mirror the two together with dry aged steaks, be the only one in the high desert offering that.
Can't wait, that's incredible. And what's your anticipated open date? A little bit later this year, early next to 2021?
Probably late this year or first of the year. So it's still not moving as quick as we'd like, but we're moving forward. My ultimate goal is how can we take this village and convert it to an art district, neon, get more businesses. I've talked to some other businesses that have said since the market's open, their busiest days are Wednesdays and Sundays. So it's cool to see the community win off of a simple little project like this.
A second ago, you talked about neon, and you showed me earlier a sign which we'll go take a look at here shortly. You actually helped fab the neon sign. It's not that you just went out, you actually learned how to build neon signs. Tell me a little bit about that.
So we took a class down in LA, and it was a neon sign making class. I've always liked neon. I use it at my other project, so I thought what an impressive way to showcase our new company. And so we built some neons that were really cool, and we're going to eventually be selling neons here at the market, and I'll do custom neons for other businesses by the time I'm done.
Oh, that's incredible. So as we walk around here, there's a lot of cool things, antiques, from cars, the silo. Talk to me about how you acquired some of the very unique items that you have here on display.
Well, we used to travel a lot, and one of the things that we did is when we traveled, we'd buy antiques. And I bought an authentic early 1900s complete barbershop. I've purchased soda fountains. I've bought a bar that I got out of the Harvey House from the city of Barstow. The bar actually sat down there for 30 years and was in a fire, and I was able to purchase this 1886 bar, completely refurbish it to be one of the main features in the new restaurant.
And it has a unique history, actually, if I remember correctly.
It does. It actually has some gunshot holes in it that we have highlighted and that we're going to expose, and we're trying to get more history on the bar. But yeah, it's really, really cool.
It's a Western bar, bullets and all.
Bar. Bullets and all.
That's great. Well, let's take a tour and enjoy the market.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so we're walking by the vendors here. Tell me a little bit about the vendors, how you selected them, and what your goal was.
Our goal is, the cool thing is we're a certified farmers market. If you take a minute and look at all these fresh certified farmers, they grow all their own products. So what's really kind of crazy is when you see the different shapes of the tomato, that means they're all homegrown certified farmers. So that's a big deal for us here. All these vendors are small business people trying to make a living, trying to make things happen, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
So again, fresh baked goods, everybody works their butt off to make things happen and get things done here, so they do amazing. And off to the right, as you can see, we have several food trucks that are here, and all of different types of products. Most of it's handcrafted stuff and different things like that. What's really cool that has been really popular here is the animals here that have come out for the kids. So there's something to do for everybody here at the market. That's what's really cool.
So tell me a little bit about the architecture. I mean, it's incredible.
So this is all the stuff that the kids have built. Every one of these pieces of metal is all hand done with kids that have welded it and packaged this whole project.
That's incredible. And at night, this place lights up. It's absolutely beautiful.
It does. So we were trying to create an atmosphere that's unlike anywhere else in Southern California. That's the main goal of ours, is to create something unique and different.
Well, it's an incredible project, and it's just growing. I understand you've got room for expansion.
We do, and as time goes on, we're going to determine how big this thing's going to be. And again, once we get our full bar and the stage and bands and entertainment going, we think that's at the point we'll do really well and expand what's going on in the village.
Chet, thank you for the tour. This place is absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to the restaurant and incredible project. Thank you for the tour.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys being here.
Looking forward to coming back and seeing the Steelhouse.
All right, man.
I'm Jason Lamoreaux with Coldwell Banker Commercial. That's another episode of CB Eats. Join us next time as we tour the valley. Thank you.